Hey, welcome back to your favorite spoken English channel, Vision Spoken English. In this video, I'll help you to understand the concept of public speaking, and I'll also teach you the best way to learn it. See, we all have gone through several speeches given by our directors, principals, stakeholders, shareholders, but we often feel that it was not appropriate, up to the mark, or it was not something interesting. Actually, it bored me up. So why, how to give a presentation in front of people or to speak in front of people which would make a lasting, long lasting impact in front of people? How to do this? Let's see. uh, if you do a normal gossip in front of people, it will be easy for you to represent yourself. But if you'll be upon a topic and you'll try to be formal in front of people, then it will actually confuse you a bit. But if you'll follow some of the tips given by me in this video, it will not be as boring as it goes on. See, if you want to learn public speaking on it, if you want to speak in front of people, the first thing that you should learn is you should try to have a very small group in front of which you should start speaking. See, if you'll start with a small group, there will be very less number of people who is going to judge you. And if it happens, then you won't be judged much and you'll be able to represent yourself very easily. Second point is modulate your voice. Here what happens is you actually observe your voice, you observe your pitches, like where you have to slow down, where you have to gear yourself up, where you have to speak in what manner, how do you enhance your pitches or de-enhance your pitches. So if you understand your actually the voice module of yours, then it will be easy for you to attract the attract people's attention at the time of speaking. It will actually help you. Next point is give it time. It is not going to be happen within 1 or 2 or 2. So it will take time for you. At starting, when you represent yourself in front of people, try to keep a very small, I would say, topic, not a very deeper one where people will be very deeper and you'll be light. Then you'll actually get confused. And sorry for my face, I might be not looking good. I actually don't look good, but here जंगल सफारी में तो मैं थोड़ा चला गया था. अब उस सफ़र में मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा ही सफ़र कर लिया, जिसके कारण अब मुझे सफ़र करना पड़ रहा है. सनबर्न हो गया थोड़ा सा. But there are certain kind of people who cannot miss talking to their girlfriends and all. But here, me, I can't get rid of making videos. I'm just consistent on this. So I just made this. Here, be persistent. It's a very big thing, I would say. See, if you're doing anything and you're not doing it consistently, if you're not persistent in that action, then that action is not going to pay you off, and you're not going to keep that action for very long. What actually happens is if you have started doing anything and you're not keeping it for long, then the action that you're doing, you'll forget within few days. So if you want to be persistent, if you want to be consistent on that, keep doing it. You'll be at a time ultimately where you will feel that now you are at a good level. Next point is let your audience know that you are a real person. You should not be a robot at the time of speaking. Have you observed speaking Google Assistant or Siri? What actually happens is when they start speaking, actually it feels like a robot is speaking. You shouldn't be that. Your principal, your director, or your teachers as well, even some of the teachers, what actually happens is when they speak, it feels like a robot is speaking. Like whatever comes to them, and just they keep that out of their head. Maybe in a situation where that doesn't make any sense, but what they actually have to do is to speak. They don't give a shit about what people are thinking about them, but what they do is to speak. Next point I would say is tell stories. Stories are very, very, very effective thing. At in my childhood, when I used to learn anything, I also always took the help of stories, and my most of teachers actually helped me by telling stories only. Imagine if you want to explain a topic to your child, how the child is going to understand it. Okay, imagine a topic, the theory of relativity. How you are going to make a child understand of it? Obviously, you will tell a story that there was a person who was going, on the speed of light. Then they would understand you in a very effective way. Next point is don't just rely on your voice. What actually happens is you just feel that you are enough for it. Maybe you need some of the videos, maybe you need some of the content, some outsider content, anything on the internet. If you find which is helpful for your presentation, just grab it up. No copyright issue, just do it. Next point is, don't forget about the time. At the time of speaking, you should never, never, never forget about this. If you have to take 5 minutes, try to complete it in 2 minutes only. Next one is, watch masters in public speaking and more often. There are certain YouTube channels which would actually help you, like TED Talk. There are many YouTube channels in which you'll be actually learning public speaking. They speak way fluent than what we do. They make much more sense than we make. So it will help you a lot. Next one is, you should know about the audience. If your audience is English preferred, then speak in English. If your audience is Hindi preferred, then speak in Hindi. If your audience is Bhojpuri preferred, just speak in that. But know your audience. Know that what type of people are there, what type of example should be preferred for by them, like for you. It should be like that. Next point is, learn as much as you can about the topic that you are going to talk about. Let's see what happens is, if you're going to represent a topic and you're not aware of the topic, what will actually happen is, you will end up by speaking the facts which will make no sense to you. Okay, even for recording this video, I have kept complete presentation that is on my screen. It will not be visible to you. I don't want you to cheat, but here I have my complete presentation here inside. I'm be able to see the topics, and then I'm elaborating it. So you should be prepared on the topic that you're going to speak. I don't want this video to get longer, so I'm ending up here only. In the next video, I'll take the rest of the topics which has been left in this. Thank you so much for watching Wisdom Spoken English. Thanks so much for learning English with me. Have a very good day. Take care of yourself.